Right, let's get gabbing, shall we? Hello, welcome to Harbour Island. This is an altered melee map. Actually, it's pretty standard melee, but there's boats in it. So one of the boats can transform, well, can transport you to new worlds. Not quite, exactly. It will transport you from, you know, one place to another. One shore to another, so it's not quite as fancy as I was trying to make it out to be. Thank you very much, this Sona. How'd you enjoy yourself? Thanks, fella. Yeah, and there's also a boat that has anti-air, but there's not much else
Please join Legion TD
that you can do with the boats.
For your kitten Rapin of mine. D.
Yes. Why do I feel like I've done something wrong here? Oh, also, there's the... yes, you can. Sona. What is the name Gugu anyway? It's just a name I thought was funny a long time ago. Turns out it was. Not much else special about it. I'm not from the Philippines or anything like that, although I am aware that it's a rude word over there. Okay, so there's this cheese which lures a kobold. So I did test this map in single player just to see what the heck it is that cheese does. And it is just a little tiny kobold that you get out from it once every 20-ish seconds, I guess. So you probably want to pick that up and use it, which makes me think that I now want to... I now need to make an entrance to my base. Yeah, 5 workers feels a little awkward. I was honestly thinking that I am a little bit low on gold, or it feels like I might be a little bit low on gold. I don't know whether the town hall is just one step away too far, but at any rate, I don't think it's going to hurt us too much. So the shipyard's over here. There's some very powerful creeps, and one thing I definitely did notice, even though I'm not building for it, is this map seems to encourage you going ranged units if you want to be able to creep much on it. Even though I'm going melee at the moment. I can probably switch into rifles at some point. But yeah, you'll see what I mean. There's some really tough creep camps, and if you have the ability... here's my little kobold. If you have the ability to hit them all with range, then you're going to have a wonderful time. There is a potential expansion spot over here. So I'm going to go and check that out. Although, what's interesting, my hero wants to go... he can't get it. He needs boats! So that's why we have boats. Okay, so I can't get the fast expansion. Not anytime soon. It could be a slow expansion. Ring of protection +2. Yeah, that makes sense. That's a that's a regular standard, bog standard item. You're not going to expect too much more from that. So we can see the cheese is almost all ready to be used up again. We've got orange spots, Fountain of Mana in the middle. Doesn't look like there's any creeps there. So I could use up my water elementals and all that and then go to town and building new ones. For now, I'll just stick to doing the... I don't know if they cost food, do they? No, I don't think they do. I'm pretty sure I was on 28 food before. Not 100% sure. But they are permanent little kobolds that you get to keep, so that's nice. That's a nice little treat. A kobold whilst you eat your cheese. Okay. I need another farm if I want to even get riflemen. And this is the really stupidly tough camp, which does have the boats. You could, and I did do this before, just buy the boat and then run away. Because it's really cheap. Fuck. So buy the boat, run away. Treat yourself to an expansion. So come back. Although Gizmo's thinking about it, but it's mine. It's my expansion. Actually, I don't know why I'm sending you guys over there. Come back. Because I can just send you otherwise. So this cheeky Gizmo guy gets to keep the expansion for himself. Or does he? Because I'm the one who's going to take it. And I'll get some powerful mortar teams and stuff. So if I want to get over here, I've got to clamber this way. So you're depending on where you spawn, you've got this kind of really weird, awkward place to play with. So you're fighting over there. I'll go help you out first it's over. Looks like the mercenary camp's kind of bog standard. Nothing too special there. What would be lovely is a shredder, as it always would be. Assassin's always good. Assassin. Let's go creep this camp. Let's go take my militia.
What is it now? What you got? You require my
Oh my goodness, that is a pretty big creep camp. My little kobold! The oracles have the ability to rejuvenate health, so you really want to try to focus one down at a time. I'm willing to take losses here in order to try to kill this. What happened to my militia? Why are they going over here? Come here. Oh my goodness. Tough creep camp is tough, bro. Tough creep camp is very tough. Yeah, let's pull back for now. This has got well messy. Okay. Blood mage, rifles. My militia are still... Why are they... Ah, these destructible rocks. That's painful. So yeah, you want to destroy the rocks so you can actually get over there. Otherwise your units are going to walk all the way around. But anyway, there you go. That's a thing. We need to run away again. No, assassin! No, I thought I saved you. That is a ridiculously strong camp. If you need help, then sure. Right now, I'm sorry, but I'm mega preoccupied with this stupidly tough creep camp. Stubbornness. Trying to creep this camp is a grand challenge indeed. So why couldn't I walk down here? I didn't need the boat, but it felt like I did. I don't know. I don't know what to think. This map is playing with my mind. What? Ah. Well, that's unfortunate.
What is it? I'm your shooter. A Aye, sir. I'm your shooter. Do you see something? For now, evil is near. What is it? I am here, mortal. You have a target? This battle bores me. A Sethabalana. For now. Yes, my lord. I am here, mortal.
So these guys should all be able to rally over here without going on a stupid path. Theoretically. The dream. This is definitely a clunky start. At least this is updated to the latest patch, which is super rare, because normally these maps never are. Yellow's helping there, which means I'm safe. You guys might want to get back now.
Job's done. This battle bores me. What is it? Our allies hero has won. All right. What is it now? Is near. What do you need? Do you see something? Get on with it. Our allies hero has fallen. Well, I'm your shooter. What is it? I, sir. Do you see something? Well, Off I go then.
You have a target? I'll take care of it. What do you need? What is it? You have a target? What do you need? You have a target?
You see something. Undo well, for my people. I'll insist.
Yeah, I'm not helping right now because I don't really want to finish the game right at the start of it, which is what you guys always try to do when we play these melee games, especially the altered melee ones. New heroes, new units. Let's finish the game in 5 minutes. I'm trying to sort of, you know, explore, enjoy, see what there is to do. But if you want to finish the game in 5 minutes, we can do, I suppose. Getting your asses kicked. You're only getting your asses kicked because you're in the enemy base. Not getting your ass kicked now. You was only 4 players when you was in the enemy base.
What do you need?
Child's play. I am here.
You require my assistance? Well,
What do you
see something?
I'm gonna get some knights and stuff.
Our forces are under attack. Is under siege. What is it now?
Okay, fair enough. I will TP to that one. That's a pretty big army. Oh, that's a good item for you. Take it. Take it, take it, take it. Take it. No! Take it! Take it, take it, take it! Take it.
Do you see something?
Job done.
Yeah, you press hold position. You don't just jump straight out into suicide.
Not enough.
Joy.
What, you have a target?
Job's done. Job's done. More work, yes,
More
my
lumber
lord.
is required. Aye, sir. You have a target?
What?
Bloody Blade Master. Thank you very much there for the heal. Okay, I can't do much more versus this. This looks a little one-sided now.
Our hero has fallen. Our allied hero has fallen. Job's done.
Did Speedo feed with the Blade Master so you could get fast griffins or something? And mass fiends. No, he didn't. He got thingamajigs.
Allied town is under siege.
Sire? What? Off I go then.
Command me.
Use your tech, guys. Defeat the enemy. Destroy them.
Sire?
At once.
At once.
Town is under siege.
Overclocked is 100% dead. I don't think I ever win when I got overclocked on my team.
Sire?
I don't think I ever have won a game where he's on his when he's on the team. It's not really his fault this time, but still. I think statistically speaking, I have a 0% win rate when overclocked is on the team.
For the king.
From every game I think I've ever played.
For the king. I await your command. Your allied town is under siege. Command me. Absolutely. At once. For the king. Absolutely. What do you need? I swear
Ready
it.
to work.
Yes, my lord.
Yes, my lord. Sire? More work. What? Righto.
Command me.
Sire?
To the deck.
Job's done.
Our forces are under attack. Yes, you have a target?
Blade Master procs of truth.
Our town is under siege.
100% proc rate.
Your honor. Yes, my lord.
This had better be working. What is it now? You require my assistance?
Absolutely.
Fine.
Sire?
Well,
Job's done.
work.
job done.
Require my assistance.
More work, off I go then.
Your Honor.
Get on.
At what?
What is it now?
Sire.
Bloody frostworms as well now.
Your Honor.
Why is this so one-sided?
Me. I await your command.
Require
I feel like maybe I need to play these games in 1 versus 1 so I can control the pace of the game.
Your Honor.
Get on.
I need to play these 4v4 maps in 1 versus 1. I actually might do that.
What is it?
Your Honor.
Because I can't control 4v4 as well.
Our hero has fallen.
It's summertime.
Speedo's up for a 1 versus 1 on a 4v4 map just so I can show more of it. Ah, classic 1 versus 1 map.
Where shall my blood be spilled? My fate is sealed.
No, you do. Don't focus my blood mage. I spawn in the top left. I don't know whether... I don't think it really matters, because you shouldn't be playing this in 1 versus 1. The main reason why I'm playing it is so I can creep everything and show what the items are and what they can do. I discovered quite a fair bit of the map before we got killed. Not as much as I'd like, though.
The damned stand ready. I wish only to serve.
Okay. So I wanted to see what items these golems dropped as well. But generally speaking, I think other than that, most of the stuff was actually crept and done. It just
The damned stand
was
ready.
just a little bit too quick.
I gladly obey. Yes, Master. Summoning is complete. I bow to your will. My fate is sealed. Thy will be
More
done.
gold is required.
Yes, Master.
Okay. Don't forget to pick up the cheese ASAPs. It's all about the cheese. The big
Where
cheese.
shall my blood be spilled? I gladly obey. Summoning is complete.
I've done the build order a little wrong, but it's very, very insignificant, especially on a grand map
I
like
bow
this.
to your will.
Yeah, I don't know why I got so confused in regards to this being... for some reason, when I first looked at it, I was seeing deep water, which is why I thought my units could only go so close and I needed to get the boat over there.
Wish only to serve.
But for whatever reason, that was the case. Ah, get the cheese.
For the Lich King. Yeah. Summoning is complete. I am darkness.
Get the cheese.
Ashes, thy bidding. Summoning is complete. My vengeance is yours.
In their tongue.
Dover King. Thank you there, Burke. Gotta try and keep that kobold alive.
My patience has ended. My patience has ended.
Cheese number 2 is almost through.
My patience has ended. You call.
Look at that. They'll benefit from my movement speed soon.
Additional luck. Yes, Master. For the Lich King. Thy bidding, Master.
No, he's not here.
Is sealed. Yes. Yes.
Gotta get that cheese.
My patience has ended.
Again, mass range would really benefit on this map, but I'm not gonna do it. I'll give Speedo a bit of a chance.
Where shall my blood be spilled? Thy will. My patience has ended.
So over here we have the boatyard. Is that rock golems as well? No. No, that's quite killable. I mean, it isn't, and it is and it isn't. This is anti-air. That can't attack ground units, so getting that to try to just kill this is going to be pointless. Oh.
I wish only
There he is.
to serve.
Found him.
My fate is
Looks like he's taking up fairly early. No! That one spear was one too many. Sail the seas! There's something over here. Don't know what it is. I doubt I can creep it because it's orange and I'm pretty knackered. I don't see too much going on for Speedo unless he's gone for like a fast expansion or something. See what's here. Let's hit this once and see what else spawns. A whole bunch of Murlocs? Yeah. I think that's still kind of doable though, even with bugger all. So the Death Knight's still got things to creep at least. Keep himself preoccupied. And what do we get? Crystal Ball! So I can find out. You didn't go for a fast expansion. Not that it's easy to do. It's actually very hard to do. I'm just wondering why the base looks so limited. Maybe we took an expansion elsewhere. At least I can keep a check on him now.
I wish only to serve. I cannot summon there. I cannot stay to see. You call. I am the darkness.
I should land so I can do other spots with my Death Knight that are relatively easy and not too taxing to do. Also there's this. So why not? And I can get myself a shredder if I wanted, but I don't because I've got enough ghouls. That's not necessary. Those little kobolds are just the ultimate creeping machines, aren't they? Look at them go. Ain't nothing gonna stop them. Ooh. Don't mind if I do. How do I get over here?
Summoning is complete. My patience has ended. Our forces are under attack.
I am sworn to hell's
My vengeance is yours.
direct me.
My patience has ended. You call. Let battle be joy.
Stand and deliver.
May as well treat myself to a few funky units.
Summoning is complete. You call.
Yours to command. Dead man walking. I am
Research
sworn to
completed.
hell's
Yeah. Vengeance is yours.
Lich is coming back. Boat is on his way back to pick me up. I found a sneaky expansion spot, which is terrible. It's a terrible expansion spot because it's close by, but I think it would be funny.
yours to command.
I am the darkness.
Yeah, assassinate.
Our forces are under attack.
Orb of Quam.
So be it.
I wish the damned stand ready.
Chilling. Is just
Darkness.
Okay. We could try this creek camp when the Lich gets back
My bidding, master.
into the boat.
More gold is required. Vengeance is dead.
Over it comes. It makes it a bit more interesting though, at least the boats. But I don't normally like boat warfare in my Warcraft 3 melee games, but at least this map is quite nicely made.
The damned. My vengeance is yours. For the Lich King. I bow. My vengeance is yours.
Let's try this again, actually. I should have been using that crystal ball more often.
I'll look into it. My patience has ended. You call.
More cheese.
I bow to your hands. My patience has ended. Yeah. Let battle joy. Research call. My life, that's it. For the Lich King.
Ooh. Don't mind if I do. I'll have that item.
Where shall my blood be spilled? My patience has ended. I shall be your eye.
I see. Are you just gonna go mass freaking tanks? Is that what you're gonna do?
At last, I am sworn. You call. My patience has ended. You call. My vengeance.
I don't even have any inventory spots left. There's no shop that close by. Half T town tempted to town portal back.
Yes, sir. My patience has ended.
What's this 51 food? Do you actually get kobolds? Let's find out for sure. Oh, they do add food. Okay. That's not as cool then.
My patience has ended.
Yeah, he went for a fast expansion. Had a good spot for it.
Patience has ended. You call. Yeah. Mess someone up. My vengeance is to command. Summon is complete.
Come on. Don't know why that's not working actually.
My patience has ended. I deliver. I am yours to command. My vengeance is yours. What you got? This.
What must I do?
What mortal? Agree, you call. Yeah. Let battle be joy.
Let my plan must What must I do?
Mess someone up. Where shall I
He must have had so much gold so far.
Why have I been
Research complete. You call. At yours to command. The damned children. My patience has ended. I must soon. You call. What is it? Your command. You cost us. What I wish only. My
Brought me back.
I still haven't got to create those golems, but I think this is starting to heat up to the point where I need to kill his expansions at the very least to keep things under control before he gets like mass craziness. Okay, yeah, he's going expansion happy.
What must I do? Yes. I must obey.
I feel like I should leave him alone now. I can't let him have the expansion though. I'll kill some stuff and then I'll bugger off out. Oh, Speedo, no. I was going to leave you after I killed a couple of units, but okay, let's go kill these golems now. Just so I can see. Because otherwise I think I got to discover the map. Like, I did a different pathway this time. With this base, it's like, oh, go over here, then explore over here, then explore over on the enemy territory. Because that's what you could do, theoretically, as this player, is you could harass this player. You got access to go up shore here, or to go through here, and hit maybe an expansion that they go for. It is a bit of a travel, but it's still doable. Now these cheeses, you have to split them off onto different heroes if you want to use them multiple times. It's a bit like the skeleton rod. Actually, maybe not. That one's on cooldown. That's odd. Maybe, yeah. If you use it whilst the hero has two of them and then swap it over, you can't use it. It refreshes the cooldown to what the original one was. But really, you want to have one on each. Mash cheese. Thank you very much there for the sub. Also, that silence is really, really strong. Especially versus like triple human hero or something like that. Or triple undead hero. That's very strong. Here's the boats. The frigates. Which you wouldn't really want to buy unless you were doing so well in the game. Although the guy says that the gold mines... Because typically there's only one gold mine expansion between 4 players, so theoretically, if you take the assumption that maybe you only have one gold mine, he says that this is supposed to last for 50 minutes. 28,000 gold is a lot of gold, but he still says be careful with your gold. So you don't have to go for that expansion because you do have 28,000 gold here, as opposed to like the normal 14,000 gold or whatever it is that most gold mines start off with. 12,500, 14,000, 15,000, 18,000, something like that. So yeah, frigates. They look like they might be quite good versus... Well, they got slow attack, but if you mess them up... They don't cost food, and they're fairly cheap, so if you did have, like, ridiculous amounts of resources, and for whatever reason your enemy had mass air over the sea, you might be able to do fairly well with frigates. 1,000 health. No armor, but still. Mass hippo riders and wyverns would do quite well versus them, but at the same time, with 55 to 69 piercing damage, they could fight back just as easily. So yeah, if you really wanted to, you could go nuts with that. Otherwise, there you go. Cheese! Little coal balls. That was a horrible noise. Sounds like a naga. I didn't know they made that attack sound. What the hell's that? My goodness. I'll be more scared of kobolds in the future now, knowing that they sound like that.